chase down, they're going to need some good batting partnerships. This is a very defendable total. The openers will need to get their eye in very quickly and get the scoreboard ticking over if they have any chance.
A bit of a change-up in the field now. Here we go, coming in for the first ball.
Yep.
Good running, they should come back for two. Just drifting onto the legs and driven away. Lovely shot. That's a boundary save for sure. Good pick up. Big chance. Not too sure what they're appealing for here. Winds up but misses. Looks like they went a bit too early on that shot. Akhtar hits that hard through cover. Deep cover point needs to make some ground here.
4 runs. They were so still at the crease. Just a slight movement forward. Fabulous shot. Might look to go big again here.
Beats the outside edge. Good bowling there. 10 runs added in that over. The Invincibles are none for 10.
First over of the second innings is complete, and it was a good one for the batters. Some lovely shots played.
The right armour is coming on to bowl from the northern end. Wow, that's missed a lot. bowler pulls out of the delivery, something mustn't have felt right. Gone aerial with that one. It'll land safe. Might not be four.
Well, that's a waste of a delivery. Absolutely no trouble getting onto it and dispatching it for 6.
Morgan, I don't think, will be too happy with their bowler at the moment.
Yep.
Onto that early. That could be 4.
Too much room given. It came onto the bat really well, and a beautiful shot that just raced away.
Well, that was a struggle, getting smacked all over the park.
Another tremendous over. It's a fantastic start to this power play and this chase.
Some adjustments to the field. The captain's going to change things around in the field.
That's a stunning stop. That was going all the way otherwise. Oh, that's been heaved away and punished over the rope. That's a brute of a maximum.
Went downtown and did it very well.
I didn't feel there was too much wrong with that last delivery. They just need to keep the ball in the right areas and the rewards will come. Misses everything. Oh, that's great work in the deep. Saved a certain boundary. Not too sure what they're appealing for here. Edge, but it drops safely. Everyone's gone up. Let's just see if they can get that ball up into the slot as before. It's so crucial. You've got to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure.
Yep.
Couldn't get it through the field. End of the over, a big one. 11 runs coming from it. The Invincibles are none for 33. Anderson from the northern end. Udana, the left-arm pace bowler, is coming on to bowl from the northern end. Great shot, rode the ball up with him and cut through point.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was no point chasing that. How will he reply?
Yes.
Oh, great bowling. No reward. And that's going to fly away to the boundary.
Threw the hands at it, got it early, but enough on it to get 4.
This delivery just needs to be pitched up on a length. Too short, and you're going to get punished on this pitch.
Yes.
Caress that nicely through the gap to the boundary.
I'd like to see them just aim for the top of off now. As a bowler, you've got to make them play on your terms. Tried something a bit different last delivery, and the captain shouldn't mind that too much. If they get it right, they just might get that wicket. No, terrible shot. Beautiful timing there off the front foot. It's racing away. The fielder out in the deep has some serious work to cut it off.
That showed great skill. Lovely timing. The boundary was the only place that ball was heading. How will the bowler respond? Catch it!
Yep.
And that's a tremendous catch at cover. Great stuff. And that's gone. Amazing catch.
A fluent innings undone by a decent delivery. A good wicket to get at a good time.
And with that wicket, the new batter will mark centre. Just needs to rotate the strike early on as they get settled into their innings. The right-arm pace bowler is coming into the attack from the southern end.
First ball for the batter, coming in.
Oh! Nearly gets the edge. Zadran with a great delivery there.
Yep.
Good stop. Probably managed to prevent 4 runs. Someone different now to bowl at. Brings a different set of problems. I feel it's just a matter of pitching the ball up and getting them onto the front foot.
Hey.
The batter's made a bit of a meal of that delivery.
Yep.
Oh, what a great piece of fielding. 4 runs saved for sure. Ticking the scoreboard over really nicely at the moment.
Yep.
Yeah, they've held that. Brilliant work in the deep. Oh, great work. Held their nerve while the ball was in the air, and they've taken a good catch.
2 down, the long walk back to the pavilion for them, and this could be a huge swing of momentum.
Yeah, big opportunity. They've worked really hard in recent weeks. They should have the confidence to build an innings and get a big score on the board. Really wound up for that. Ball seemed to come onto the bat quicker than he thought. Off the middle of the bat.
That was a boundary the moment the ball left the bat. Can't time that any better. Perfection.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have to be very happy with that last shot. Oh, now then, that's high in the air. Batters should get a few here.
Hit that one on the up. A fabulous drive for 6.
Don't need to do anything special. Line and length is the key here. Having been hit for consecutive boundaries, really interested to see how they can bounce back with the next ball. Oh boy, that's a maximum. I want to know how far that's gone. Came right off the meat of the bat.
Follows up the first 6 with an even better strike. Impressive hitting display at the moment.
Can't afford to go too full again. It does help to switch up your deliveries just to keep them guessing. That last ball isn't something you want to repeat of. You don't want to be giving away easy runs.
Oh! Yeah! No!
Too far down leg and helped on its way. It's high and gone. It's a maximum.
Showing that they mean business this innings. Barely seem to have got going and they're hitting 6s.
That's the end of the power play. Time for some fielding changes.
The bowlers copped a bit of stick in that power play. The fielders go out now, and they'll need to mix it up a fair bit with their deliveries and see if they can slow the batters down.
Zadran from the southern end.
Can he come back with a dot ball?
Oh!
Aziz taking guard. Has been playing really well in recent matches. Certainly needs to bring their A game today.
Yeah.
That's a boundary save for sure. Good running. They should come back for 2. Go for it. It's high in the air. Fielder coming around, but it looks like it'll carry.
Starting to hit their stride. A fabulous piece of timing, and they're into the 20s.
The last one helped the scoring rate, making their intentions for this innings. Yeah, it can be very disheartening seeing good deliveries smacked around. Sometimes, though, you just got to accept it and move on. Driven through cover, just the 1. Oh, that's cut off nicely. 4 runs saved.
Yeah.
Got on the inside and played that wonderfully. Fielder needs to work hard to stop that.
Oh.
Beats the outside edge. Good bowling there. End of the over. The Invincibles are 2 for 86.
It's been non-stop action tonight. Every plan for the batters has been dismantled with almost a level of disdain.
Anderson, the right-arm medium bowler, is coming into the attack from the northern end.
Yeah.
Brilliant. That'll take some catching.
Yeah. Yes, bowler.
The whole team's gone up here. What's the umpire going to say?
Oh. Bowling.
Wow, that's missed the lot.
Yeah.
Solid shot. That's going for 4.
The gap was left open for them and they were happy to oblige. Picked it early, got into position well and punched it to the boundary.
Anderson shouldn't be too worried about that last ball. They've got them playing their shots. Just need to tighten their areas now. Good contest here at the moment. 4 off the last ball. It'll be interesting to see how the bowler can respond. Don't always mind getting hit for runs. What's important is just focus on getting the next delivery right. Boundary last ball. What's to come this delivery? I wonder.
Yeah.
Absolutely middled that.
Doesn't even wait to see if the ball's going to do anything. Onto the front foot, punches it away to the boundary.
Oh, what else do they have in their bag of tricks? Just not much seems to be working at the moment. Super batting at the moment. Back-to-back boundaries, putting the pressure right on the bowler. They've got to respond. That sounded good. It sounded really good. That's a maximum. It's gone 12 deep into the crowd.
That's just a brilliantly aggressive shot. Gets onto the front foot and it's flown over the boundary.
Always difficult to focus after what happened last ball, but you just got to stay positive and believe the wicket's going to come. That'll be a dead ball.
Might look to go big again here.
Aziz, stand and deliver. Holds the pose as the ball goes straight over the bowler. 6 more. Zadran from the southern end. A new bowler is coming into the attack. The left arm unorthodox bowler is coming into the attack from the southern end.
Some adjustments to the field.
Rocks onto the back foot, and that is just beautiful.
That's the kind of shot you just stand and admire. Gets onto the back foot and rolls the wrists to keep the control and find the boundary.
Morgan, I don't think, will be too happy with their bowler at the moment.
The captain making some adjustments to the field here.
Misses everything.
Yeah.
Fantastic pull shot. Rode the bounce and got inside the line. Oh, great work. Held their nerve while the ball was in the air, and they've taken a good catch. In the air, and that's a straightforward catch to mid-off.
A great innings coming to an end. Brilliant scoring. It was a very entertaining performance, but they have to head back to the pavilion.
Right-handed batsman is coming in at number 5 for the Invincibles.
Captain's going to change things around in the field.
Great shot. At least one on offer. That's a stunning stop. That was going all the way otherwise. End of the over. 5 off it. The Invincibles are 3 for 113. This bowler knows how to give the ball an almighty tweak. Let's see how they go. Good shot. A beauty.
Khan was quick onto that one, cut it away, through the field and to the boundary. Just sheer power off the back foot. Don't need to worry about running.
Do they go full? Do they go short? A lot to ponder this delivery after the boundary. This delivery just needs to be pitched up on a length. Too short, and you're going to get punished on this pitch.
Oh.
No, no, no. Terrible shot. Punched off the back foot and beats the infield. More runs on offer here.
Threaded it through brilliantly. All timing on that shot.
Tried something a bit different last delivery, and the captain shouldn't mind that too much. If they get it right, they just might get that wicket. I'd like to see them just aim for the top of off now. As a bowler, you've got to make them play on your terms. Gets onto the back foot quickly, and that has just flown.
That was a solid shot. Really well played. Ball was dropped just a little shorter. And a great shot off the back foot.
The shots are certainly being played at the moment. Some good batting mixed in with a little bit of good fortune. 2 boundaries in 2 balls.
Yep.
Chance to run 2. Oh, that's great work in the deep. Saved a certain boundary. Some well-targeted bowling in that over. Certainly something to build on.
batters have left a clutch of 4s and 6s in the scorecard. They're powering this team to victory.
That's got a flight number attached to it. That ball has gone a long, long way.
Just missed the line. Not the worst delivery, but that was dispatched with interest. Everyone just watched that in awe. How will the bowler respond?
Can't hit it any more sweetly than that.
Yeah, too wide. It was there to be hit, and it was really given the treatment.
2 boundaries in a row. Time to focus back to line and length. Boundaries are flowing. They need to find a dot ball or two just to slow things down again. Beautiful catch. Tried to go over, but it's gone straight to backward point.
A great innings coming to an end. Brilliant scoring. It was a very entertaining performance, but have to head back to the pavilion.
The field will come up now, you'd think. Pressure should be on as the new batter strides to the middle. They'll be looking for another quick wicket.
First ball for the batter, coming in.
Drilled that one away.
Well, these are the sorts of shots you just stand and admire. Back foot and rolls the wrists to keep control and find the boundary.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have to be very happy with that last shot. That is huge, enormous, massive, gigantic. Take your pick.
Well, that's a waste of a delivery. Absolutely no trouble getting onto it and dispatching it for 6.
Boundary last delivery. Is that the sign they're trying to push the run rate?
Needs a dot ball.
Rocks onto the back foot, and that is just beautiful.
Back-to-back boundaries. This time it's 4. Magnificent hitting.
That's the end of the over. Just magical batting. Nothing the bowler can do other than watch the ball go all over the ground.
Bit of a change-up in the field now. The captain's going to change things around in the field now.
Winds up but misses. Looks like they went a bit too early on that shot. That's a massive appeal for LB, but it looked like it was going down leg.
Left alone and easily through to the keeper.
Catch it!
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. That is a beautiful front foot shot. No point in chasing that one.
That last ball isn't something you want to repeat of. You don't want to be giving away easy runs.
Yep.
Lovely shot. Got back. Fine.
That's a textbook on drive. Sees the ball just drift and times it well. It races to the boundary.
I didn't feel there was too much wrong with that last delivery. They just need to keep the ball in the right areas and the rewards will come. Got down and rolled the wrist beautifully. Really wound up for that. Ball seemed to come onto the bat quicker than he thought.
Yes.
Nicely played. Runs one. Oh, my word. Fast reflexes and grabs it. Stunning catch. Oh, wow. Brilliant reactions and what a catch.
Well, the end of a productive innings. It didn't quite ignite into the fireworks as we were hoping for, but still, solid work.
Lots of pressure coming into bat. We'll have to wait just a little bit longer to face their first ball, though. Udana, the left-arm medium-fast bowler, is coming into the attack from the southern end. Udana from the southern end.
He's got their tail up.
Hey.
Beats the outside edge. Good bowling there.
Yep.
Pulled away nicely past square leg. That's the one. That's a boundary save for sure. Someone different now to bowl at. Brings a different set of problems. I feel it's just a matter of pitching the ball up and getting them onto the front foot. Huge. That has flown.
Well, that was a slower ball, but didn't fool anyone. Got the timing just right. Beautiful shot.
Yeah, it can be very disheartening seeing good deliveries smacked around. Sometimes, though, you just got to accept it and move on.
Yep.
Oh, what a great piece of fielding. 4-run save for sure.
Yep.
Got that away nicely.
You can't hit the ball much better than that. Timed it to perfection.
The last one helped the scoring rate, making their intentions for this innings.
A little bit of wobble on that ball. It's safely taken by the keeper. Not enough on it to entice a shot, though.
Now the batter's made a bit of a meal of that delivery. Nearly gets the edge. Udana with a great delivery there. Good shot, a beauty.
Jumped all over the slower ball that only gave them more time to see it and make sure of it.
The over finishes, you really can't be giving batters of this quality extra deliveries. The captain might want to send their bowler down to the boundary to collect their thoughts.
Well, these middle overs have just been a constant bombardment of boundaries. The fielding captain's tried everything, but nothing has worked. Sixth last ball. How will the bowler reply?
Nicely played. Runs one. Good stop. Probably managed to prevent 4 runs. Trouble. Finds the fielder with that shot. Edge, but it drops safely. They've gone up here. Super catch.
Really getting to the tail enders now. 6th wicket gone. There's not a lot left in this lineup.
The new batter always likes to feel bat on ball as they bring a bit of nervous energy to the wicket.
At number 8.
Mahmood ready to face their first ball. Really needs to settle quickly and see if they can get the ball into the gaps.
Yep.
Pulled away, but straight to square leg. And the spectators here at the moment, they're absolutely captivated by what they're watching.
Catch it!
You just can't hit it any better than that. Beautiful shot. No chance at all for the fielders.
Don't always mind getting hit for runs. What's important is just focus on getting the next delivery right.
Oh, yep.
Wow, that's missed a lot. End of the over. 8 off it. The Invincibles are 6 for 193.
No stone being left unturned by the batters. This will be a massive score.
Udana from the southern end. Zadran coming back into the attack, has done well so far.
Yep.
Beats the field with a great shot.
Didn't need to bother about running with timing like that.
Always difficult to focus after what happened last ball, but you just got to stay positive and believe the wicket's going to come.
Yep.
Chance to run 2. Oh, that's cut off nicely. 4 runs saved. It's in the air and safe. Should get some runs from that.
Got that one. Clean out of the middle. 4 off a brilliant shot.
I'd like to see them just aim for the top of off now. As a bowler, you've got to make them play on your terms.
A bit of a change-up in the field now.
Too good. That is huge.
You give that much width and you're asking for trouble. That was so well timed and flew over the boundary.
Do they go full? Do they go short? A lot to ponder this delivery after the boundary. Cuts that off well in the infield. Really playing all their shots that over. Very expensive. Flex that one, simple as you like inside the ring. Front foot punch down the ground and mid on in pursuit. Lovely footwork there.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was no point chasing that.
Can't afford to go too full again. It does help to switch up your deliveries, just to keep them guessing. Morgan, I don't think, will be too happy with their bowler at the moment.
Catch.
Fantastic pull shot. Rode the bounce and got inside the line. Out. Good catch. Oh, great work. Held their nerve while the ball was in the air, and they've taken a good catch.
Well, the end of an entertaining performance with the bat. Certainly a good wicket to get. Those runs were really starting to flow.
Yeah, great opportunity to prove the critics wrong. Certainly needs to build an innings for the team.
Yes.
Got on the inside and played that wonderfully. Fielder needs to work hard to stop that. Needs a direct hit. Everyone's gone up.
Oh, nice.
Just 2 to win.
Yep.
Straight drive, mid-off will cut that one off.
They need 1 to win.
Yes.
That always looked like a total that'd be tough to defend. They'd have hoped to put up more of a fight though. In the end, a very comprehensive victory.
I wasn't too sure which way this match was going at first, but it ended up being pretty easy for the victors. Hope you enjoyed the coverage and see you again soon.